The appeal came up before the Court of Appeal this morning, and we of course put forward our submissions. The Court of Appeal has heard us and has reserved judgment because there's a lot of material for them to go through, and I think rightly so. So they said that they will give us an indication when they are ready to deliver the judgment, and we can come back then. So let's see what happens. Yeah. In gist, I think you heard the arguments in court. I'm not going to repeat those arguments again. In short, it is our contention that a person has got a guaranteed right under the Constitution to travel abroad. There is no power on part of the Director General to restrict that right. And of course, there is also the submission made that a person who has a valid passport has a legitimate expectation that he will be given a right to travel. And if that right is taken away, then of course there must be reasons given for it, which was not given in this particular case. So these are all issues before the court. I'm not going to go and say anything else because I think it's appropriate that we allow them the space to consider the position and to decide accordingly. All right, so we'll inform you when the court gives us the date for decision.
Why did it? Now there's no ban anymore. They withdraw the ban.
The ban has been lifted, but the case should still proceed on for two reasons. Number one, there are damages involved, costs involved, and number two, I think it's a case that's important for this country because the Director General of Immigration or the police should not have absolute power to decide as and when someone gets banned from travelling. Whenever they feel like it, I think there should be laws to this. There should be specific provisions that allows or checks the power, and I think this should be decided in the courts. I've lost the High Court case, and currently I've appealed to Court of Appeal, and we are now waiting for their decision after today.
You mentioned that this matter may go up all the way to federal.
Yes, I think there are cases that express contrary views in respect of whether or not Article 5, in particular the words personal liberty, is to be construed broadly or restrictively. There are some federal court cases which seem to adopt the position taken by Lord Justice Sufyan in the case of Loh Wai Kong in 1979. That case, as I say time and again, has that case, as I said in court today, has been overtaken by the decision of the federal court in Lee Kuan Yew. So we've got two different positions, and I think at the end of the day, perhaps this may have to go to the federal court for the federal court to give us, some direction as to which particular approach should be adopted.